think someone's been fed one too many mulberry from the ground. She's now helping herself. Oh, that looked ripe, Lizzie. Is it tasty? I pulled it off to grab a couple from on top. And she's taking advantage of the ones down the bottom. Oh, please continue. Help yourself. Oh, this dog cracks me up sometimes. Anyway, I wanted to do a little bit of an update for you patrons, just let you know what I haven't done. I haven't planted the ginger out today. I haven't done any work on the aquaponics over there or been down to harvest the turmeric. I've been a bit busy fielding aquaponic questions and root pouch questions. So I've got to make a habit of not checking my emails in the morning, doing some work and then checking them. A bit of an update on these pouches. I have a couple of the beans have sprouted. There should be 2 more lots, but I may have sunk them down a little bit too deep. And we have 2 of the 4 Armenian cucumbers have popped. Oh, and none of the carrots have popped. But as Kira reminded me when I was blasting it with the hose that the carrots weren't planted very deep. Just in here we've got a purple Congo potato and another purple Congo potato. In with the warrigal greens. And the chilies they're starting to look a little bit cruddy. I did feed them up the other week, but I haven't been back around with the fish emulsion. I probably should just give them some pellets, top feed them and be done with it. Down around here the mint's really flowing off. Oh, and we got a little capsicum that'll be coming off for tonight's pasta along with some tomatoes. And the mint, we're starting to get a little bit of damage on the mint leaves, so I'm going to give this a good mow, and we'll use a few of them in a drink, I think, on the weekend. What are you going to eat now, Lizzie? She's got some grass over here she likes to eat. I don't know why. Excuse me, please. Excuse me, I want to show the people something. Down in here we have another currant. I'd like to call it a currant tomato, but they're a cherry. Frank knows what I'm talking about. These guys here are a sunrise bumblebee. They look like a tigerella, but they're a cherry, which is good because it means the Queensland fruit fly can't get their ovipositor in there. So this one's actually got a couple of fruit on. Wasn't looking too happy when I brought it home. Bianca was concerned that the leaves look a little bit curled, but I think that might just be the variety, because even the older ones look a little bit more curled. Over the back there, Bianca's just texted me and I can't see. Hang on folks, swipe left. Over here we've got some, and again, over here we've got some sweet basil and some zucchini. I was a little bit slow out of the gate with the zucchini this season, so I bought a couple of seedlings while I was down looking for another cherry tomato. Excuse me, I have a ball through. Just over here, behind where I've been storing my compost, a volunteer red came up. I wasn't too sure if it was going to be a currant, yellow currant or not, but this little red cherry's popped up. So what I'm going to do is harvest some of them tonight and throw them in the pasture along with some of the yellow currants from out the front. The one I had the other day was very tart, so yeah, if these guys are sweeter, what I'm going to do is just lop off some of these little suckers, and I'll strike them and we'll grow them somewhere else, because as you can see it looks like it's a little bit suffering from some water deprivation here, because I don't water over here, it's just relying on whatever we've got from the rain. So what I might do actually is I'll go and grab my bowl from the aquaponics and I'll go and collect a whole heap of tomatoes and I'll come back and give you a gander. Just quickly while we're out here, give you patrons a bit of an update. The asparagus looks to have bounced back nicely. I'd say there's a nice big spear in there trying to come up on a bit of an angle. There we go. So this bed has done all right, and I was very surprised to see that I've got some spears from the back right hand corner, which means that crown hasn't died, but I have seen none from the front right hand corner, so that one may have perished. There are some half decent spears in there, but I'm just going to let them go. This bed here I probably could have taken out about a dozen or so, but again, because of all those beetle larvae in there, I'd say they've really affected the vigour the crowns have. So we'll just wait and see what happens this season. I will treat the soil again with that eco grub, just to see if we can get them under control. Back down the back for some more toms. So I'll just grab these toms down in here, I think. Yeah, they're nice and ready to come off. There's some more down in there. I don't think they're quite ready. I thought I saw some more somewhere. Oh, just down in here. So, oh yeah, they're dark. They're where I got the other ones from the other day. So we've got a couple of red ones in there. A couple of orange ones. Geez, that colour's very vibrant. Don't know why that's happening. But that'll be enough to top our pasta. Oh, and there's a couple more in the aquaponics. So I just took these two off the KY1 here after it had a bit of a tidy up. So yeah, there's a little bit of a harvest. I was going to pull off that sweet pepper or capsicum, but it's a little bit dark on the other side, so I might just leave that be for now. I might just check the pH while I'm here. The fish sound like they're just finishing off the last of the pellets. And we're sitting at 7.3. Maya's just called, excuse me folks. That was just Maya telling me that she was helping her grandmother with the paper run. So sorry about that folks, but anyway, yeah, there's a little bit of a look at a little bit of an update for you folks here on Patreon. Some of these lettuce are looking absolutely phenomenal. These are Mum's volunteers that she's been growing for years. I half expected them to bolt by now. As you can see, the other ones she gave me at the same time have already bolted, and so have my rabbit ear over there, but I'm collecting seeds from them because they've been a big hit with a lot of people who've grown them. So yeah, these guys here, I probably should have taken them some around to your place, Mark and Alison, but sorry guys, I wasn't thinking on my feet the other day when we popped around. So there we go, I will wrap it up. I've probably made this clip far too long. I do hope you're all well and happy, and I will catch you later online. Cheers all.